You
like that.
really do, and it's just interesting how no matter what job you have though in LA, like even if you're making $80,000 as a high end bottle service girl or a bartender or a server, you still after taxes and after the cost of living, even splitting a 2 bedroom apartment on the third floor with neighbors everywhere in a small little place, you're paying 1,600 plus your insurance plus everything. You have to be so financially frugal and smart
Mm-hmm.
that even after 10 years of doing that and being so smart, you'll have enough to put a down payment or to make some investments. But a lot of people don't do that because you're just like, look, I've worked 45 hours.
Yeah.
I'm so busy. I'm working on my side hustles. Like, I want to go out and spend some money and have some fun. It's just such an interesting place that it breeds like if you want anything extra,
Yeah.
you have to make a ton of money.
Oh my
And that's
gosh.
what's super interesting about even the whole minimum wage debate that they're talking about federally is depending on where you live, like $15 an hour, even in California, you can't live on that.
Mm-mm.
It just depends on where you live. Like in California, if you were lucky enough to have no college debt, no debt whatsoever, and you had to go to California, find a job, get an apartment, lease a car, or if you're like, oh, you know what, it's smarter financially to buy a used car.
Mm-hmm.
Great. You still where are you going to come up with $6,000 to buy a used car? And then with rent, how many places do you need 2.5 times the rent and income? And you need a 700 credit in some places.
Oh my gosh.
Like it's not really set up for like you need groups
Yeah.
to live in California.
Yeah.
If you have 4 roommates who are all serving, now you can go and get a 2 bedroom. You all split it, and that's how you live. But it's just you have to become financially successful in a place like Hollywood
Oh my
to
gosh.
ever.
But that's why so many people stay behind and are behind. And it's just high overhead there. It's so hard to get ahead while you're hustling, trying to make it work. And then this is a completely different conversation, but I've seen this a lot as the years have progressed. Back when we lived in LA, a lot of these, really beautiful individuals were working as servers, high end restaurants, bottle service, all of that. But as the times have changed and social media has become big, they have these apps for what they call sugar babies. And it's not, sometimes it's just like their company that they're hanging out with people, but sometimes these people will pay money to hang with younger, beautiful women. And then it's a whole nother topic, really. But I see it a lot on TikTok. And a lot of people are like, this is the new way that we do things. And so they're getting a lot of money when they're young. And, not to say like this or that, but it's really popular.
Yeah,
Really popular in LA. I mean, I've read some crazy stories too. It's just part of the culture out there now. It's Los Angeles. It's a big city. A lot of high powered people who just want things quick right then and there. And there are apps for it. It's crazy.
there's apps for everything.
I know.
Yeah, the whole that well, and then but that's the whole thing. Is like you can be a sugar baby. You can start an OnlyFans. And
Yeah.
for those of you who aren't familiar, OnlyFans is really, really picking up, and it's marketed as anyone can kind of be on it. But the general idea of OnlyFans is that it's Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
exactly Instagram, but X-rated.
Yes.
So people are doing videos, they're doing pictures where it's more than risque. Like it'd be
Right.
banned on Instagram, but people are paying a monthly subscription anywhere from 10, 20, $30 a month to follow and pay, but it's all, basically selling sex. I would say probably 80%.
Because I will tell you too, there are some celebs who are on there, like Holly Madison, who she was famous for being one of the girls next door, Hugh Hef's girlfriends in the reality show, but she also did Playboy. However, her stuff on the OnlyFans account is not like X-rated; it's just like bikini or lingerie.
Yeah.
So some people, I mean, it's still risque, but like not really. If it's
Yeah.
all off, then which is a lot of it is, if you're looking around. But there are some I feel famous people, like even Bella Thorne, I don't think she
does
ever posted.
nude,
No,
but
no.
I mean, you don't know because you have to pay for that. But it's insane the amount of money that people are making.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like selling sex. I think has always been in demand and
lucrative,
popular.
of
But now,
course.
obviously, with technology, it's going to open up for that as well. But on the flip side too, this is why the behavior of people because of social media is also changing, and people no longer are just getting their 15 minutes of fame. Because anybody who had 15 minutes of fame in 2007, you had all the attention in the world, and then you were 15 minutes of fame, and that's it.
Yep.
Now, if you can get 15 minutes of fame, you can amass a following that's not a sugar baby, that's not on OnlyFans, but on traditional social media, and you can make a living. Because even if you half-ass the business and you have 15 minutes of fame, you date a famous actor, you date a famous rapper, you get on Dr. Phil, you're on a reality show, no matter what it is, and you amass 1 million followers, even if you are the worst social media influencer known to man, with 1 million followers, you can accidentally make $5,000 a month.
Yeah.
So you're going to sit home, take a few pictures, live your life, and not have to go do bottle service, not have to go serve tables, not have to do go drive Uber and all this stuff.
Yeah.